Assalamu alaikum. My name is Mahmoud Akbar Afridi, and today we would be studying grunts. Grunts are like, first of all, let me tell you about what are its forms. Grunts are verbal nouns. This means that they are nouns formed from verbs. This means that they are nouns formed from verbs. The most common type of grunts is the present active one, which ends in ing. Okay, so grunts are like they are nouns which are formed of verbs. Like he is going to the market. Market is a noun. He is a noun, and this is an action formed of. This is an verb sentence made up of two different nouns. Okay, there would be two voices, active voice and passive voice. So first of all, in present, the active voice would be catching. Perfect ones would be having caught, like this criminal having been caught, like he's been catched. Or we would say in active voice that catching. So at a verb, the action would be happening at the moment. And then comes in the passive. In passive, the present would be being caught, like he is being caught by the police. This is an passive in present tense. Then if we would say the passive sentence in a perfect tense, so we would say having been caught, having been caught. So whenever, always remember that if we would be uh, if we would be like using grunt, so we would be always adding the three words ing in the end of the word. Okay, so the first sentence is he is afraid of catching German missiles. Illegal immigrants are always worried about being caught. So, what sentence is this? This is a passive sentence in present tense. The goalkeeper was blamed for not having caught the ball properly. The men were angry at having been caught so easily. It is a passive perfect sentence this time. In this chapter, we will deal mainly with the present active form of the grunt. Spelling. In most cases, when you add a ing to a verb, you have to omit e. For example, perfect example would be writing. Like you have to omit, you have to get rid of e and replace this e with ing. Then comes making. Again, replace ing with e. Making. Arguing, ing with e. Blaming, again. Double a final constant if a short vowel comes before it. There are short vowels in these words. That pen is not much good. Examples including shopping, hitting, cutting, batting, and getting. These are the example. Now, let me tell you about preposition with a when it would come with a grunt. This is probably the most common use of grunts. Here are example: fond of eating, bad at drawing. Like when we say I am fond of eating this dish. I am not good at drawing. So here we would say bad at drawing. Made by heating. No intention of meeting. I have no intent to meet this person. Stop him from going. Again, with going we have ing. Look forward to seeing. Sometimes when we use seeing, there's no like ing with the word seeing, but still when there are in grunts we use it. Look forward to seeing. Obtained by cheating. These marks are being obtained by Hassan by cheating. Tired of waiting. When we refer to a past event, a perfect grunt is sometimes more logical, but many people refer to use a perfect grunt because it is easier and shorter. Compare these sentences. He was angry at having lost all of his money. He was angry at losing all his money. So this is how the sentence changes with the passive voice and active voice. Okay. So now let me tell you, if a verb and grunt comes, so then what we would do. We can also use a grunt after the following verbs, and asterisk shows that star mark shows that we can also use an infinitive after the verb, but sometimes with a different meaning. Okay, admit, advise, attempt, and such words. So these are how um, grunts are used. So at the end, now let me give you let me tell you about the use of plural. I am telling you the most easy way of learning, that when you have to use IES. Like an example of this is, um, for example, summary. So the last word of summary is Y. But if we would say that I have written a lot of summaries, in summaries, instead of using S after Y, I would replace Y with IES. So it would be SUMMERIES, summaries. So whenever you found such words which have Y at the end, and you want to write it as a plural instead of singular, so you have to replace that Y with IES. So this is how these collective or plurals are written, and this is the easiest way of writing uh, writing a plural, um, plural noun or anything. Okay, so over here today we would end our topic. Thank you.